wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. How you get? Now I got you on super unleaded.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You look at this Colt defense. They enter this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback when you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They're going to try and throw. That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Right back to Hubbard. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have him.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Panther 11, Panther Mustang 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Lane. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39.
That's another Bills first down. It's a gain of 20.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together. Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, it's Wilson.
33-yard line.
Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Colts.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
For the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Wilson. That is incomplete. The Colts had 7-4 on the year, and they come come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, 29 yards. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Okay.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
19, 18,
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far...
To the right side and intercepted. And the Colts are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Oh, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Now Wilson changing the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. 2nd and 4. Now he'll tuck this and run. Checks this down to Hubbard. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
Gain of 12. First down, Bills.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Now it's Wilson. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10. Wilson. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Davis Price will try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Colts first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They go play action now. Wilson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 31 yards. And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They're not happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Dragon 6, Warriors 70. 70 Rangers, check 60, check.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And now they'll shift things around.
60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw again. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
19 light.
And
19.
the Bills first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rodney, 18.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Dragon 60.
At the Colts' 35-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70, trap 60, trap 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down.
Cut 19, cut 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll drop the throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Wilson to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Taylor. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. 19 Lion. Tap 60, tap 60. Go.
Here's Wilson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get into the end zone. And touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, as the first half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Down the sideline he goes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ty Davis-Price, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. To throw is Wilson. He'll try and do that, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Zach Wilson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point safely through. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Lane. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. But then if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Warriors 70, 19 tight, 19 tight. Top 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
The score, Colts 35, Bills 16.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down the number before getting this inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
down. First and 10 at the 28.
Play action. It's Wilson. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A strong showing the last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, Buffalo.
Warriors 70. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw here. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. That goes for a gain of 31. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Cup 19. Cup 19.
The slot man in motion right.
Go.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. Touchdown Bills. Chuba Hubbard. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
42. Bills 24.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. Now it's Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and exit.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hurt. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 9-yard.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Yards on the play. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Wilson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Down the field, he's got Warren. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, Wilson. Complete to Likely on the out route. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Here's Wilson. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 14-yard line, second and 11. They go play action now. Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down about before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's good for a Bills. First down.
19 sight. 19
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
18 Rattler. Let's go now. 19 Riot.
They'll look to throw again. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Cup 50. Cup 50. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw again. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown! From 21 yards away. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
15 yards to go.
Now Wilson. And that would be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
21 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Now Wilson. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther, here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Check smash, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st down.
10, 6, read alert. Dragon 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to throw right side here, complete. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
19 tight. Ready.
They'll drop the throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
7 tight, not saying 19, 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Colts are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting.